Hello everyone, welcome to Genius channel. We'll see some previous year questions of MBA Maths. Okay, so hope you all are studying well for the coming exam. So it is very important that you practice previous year questions before you go for the exam. That will make you more familiar with the question paper. When you see the question paper, you'll be more confident. Okay. See the 58th question. 58th question. What is the equation of the straight line which is perpendicular to y equal to x and passes through 3, 2? Very direct question. What is the equation of straight line? You have to find the equation of straight line, and that line is perpendicular to this line, y equal to x, and passes through 3, 2. Okay, so please try and comment your answers. Okay, please try that. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. Just try this easy question. What is the equation of the straight line? Okay, so first of all, what they're saying, you have to find the equation of the straight line which is perpendicular to y equal to x. Y equal to x. So what is the general equation of a line? Y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope. So here it is mx plus 0. So 1x plus 0. So what is slope of this line given? The slope is 1. Y equal to mx plus c is the general equation of a line where m is the slope and c is the intercept. So here 1 is the slope. Now we have to find the equation of, so suppose this line is y equal to x. We have to find the equation of a straight line which is perpendicular to this line. That means you have to find this line of the equation of this line. Now if two lines are perpendicular, what is, and one's whose slopes are m1 and m2, what is the relation between their slopes? If two lines are perpendicular, slopes m1, m2 is equal to -1. So suppose this be m1, then m1, m2 is equal to -1. So m1 we have 1, m2 is equal to -1. Isn't it? M1, m2 is equal to -1. So slope of the line that we have to find, that is -1. Now just write in the equation y is equal to mx plus c, y equal to minus x plus c, because here m2 is -1. So I got the equation as y is equal to minus x plus c. Now listen, what they are given, they have given this line passes through, 3, 2, isn't it? This line, the line that we are required, that is passing through 3, 2. So x is equal to x equal to 3, y equal to 2, isn't it? Plus c, x equal to x, y is 2, x is 3. So you get 2 plus 3, 5 is equal to c. 5 is equal to c. Then how can I write this equation as? Y equal to minus x plus 5. That is x plus y is equal to 5. X plus y equal to 5. Option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. So this is a direct question. So if you're given with a line and to find another line which is perpendicular, means you have to connect the relation. M1, M2 is equal to -1. So if two lines, so what are the takeaway from these questions? If two lines are perpendicular, what is the relation between their slopes? Slopes m1 into m2 is equal to -1. Okay, then what is the general equation of a line whose slope and intercept is given? Y equal to mx plus c, where c is y-intercept, m is slope. Okay, so once you get the slope, you substitute that here, and you get, for getting the value of c, you use this point which is given. Okay, so the answer is option B. Shall we go to the next question? Please copy down this. If you didn't get, please copy down this. Okay, next question. Question number 59. Straight lines, 59, question number 59. Okay. The straight lines x plus y minus 4 equals 0, 3x plus y minus 4 equals 0, x plus 3y minus 4 equals 0, form a triangle which is isosceles, right angled, equilateral, or scalene. So do you know what are these triangles? These are basics, right? Isn't it? Isosceles means it is a triangle whose two sides are equal. Two sides are equal. Right triangle means it is a triangle whose one angle is 90 degree. One angle 90 degree. Equilateral triangle means all sides equal. All sides equal. Scalene triangle means no sides equal. No sides equal. You have to find out these straight lines forms a triangle. That means this straight lines forms a triangle means equation of this line is x plus y minus 4 equal to 0. This is 3x plus y minus 4 equal to 0. This is x plus 3y minus 4 equal to 0. You have to find out what is this triangle. Out of this 4, what is this triangle? All of you try and comment your answers once you get it. Try and comment your answers, okay? I'll give you 1 minute. Have you got the answer? Shall I do? See, very easy question it is. You have to just find the coordinates of the vertices to solve this question. So how to find the coordinates? You have to solve this equation, isn't it? Suppose I'm naming these points as A, B, C. How can I find the point A? The point A is the intersection of these two lines, isn't it? X plus y minus 4 equal to 0. Minus 4 equal to 0 and write it as equal to 4. 3x plus y equal to 4. So once I solve these two, first equation and the second equation, I'll get the point A because the intersection point of these two lines, isn't it? So just solve this. So I'm using elimination method. So I get 2x equal to 0. So x equal to 0. So if x equal to 0, y equal to 4. Okay, I'm just solving and just subtracting the first equation from the second equation. Then I get 3x minus 6, 2x, y minus y, 0, 4 minus 4, 0. So from this, I got x equal to 0. If x equal to 0, substitute in the first equation, you'll get y equal to 4. So the point A is 0, 4. Point A is 0, 4. So I'll just write that with another color. You just don't get confused. This is 0, 4. Now, when you solve this first equation and third equation, you will get the point B. Just solve that. I'm solving that here. X plus y equal to 4 and x plus 3y is equal to 4. Just subtract them. What you'll get? You'll get 2y is equal to 0. That means y is equal to 0. So y equal to 0 means x is equal to 4. Substitute in the first equation. When y equal to 0, x equal to 4. So the point B is nothing but 4 comma 0, isn't it? 4 comma 0. Why? 4 comma 0. X equal to 4, y equal to 0. So 4 comma 0. So this point I'm marking with another color. Just don't get confused. 4 comma 0 is this point B. Now what about the point C? You solve these two equations to get point C. So I'm going to solve that 3x plus y equal to 4 and x plus 3y equal to 4. Just solve them. So for solving, I'm multiplying this equation with 3. So I'll get 3x plus y equal to 4 and 3x plus 9y is equal to 12. This equation changed. So subtract them. So you get 0 plus 0 minus 8y is equal to minus 8. So y equal to 1. So substitute that 1 in the first equation, what you'll get? 3x plus 3x equal to 3, isn't it? Then you'll get x equal to 1. So option C is 1 comma 1. Okay, sorry, point C is 1 comma 1. So I'm just redrawing this figure clearly. Just redrawing the figure clearly with the vertices. What are the vertices that I got? This is the triangle. Vertices I got are 0 comma 4, 4 comma 0. This is A, this is B, C is 1 comma 1. Now check this. This is 0 comma 4, this is 4 comma 0. Clearly this distance AC is equal to BC, isn't it? AC is equal to BC. Why? You just apply the distance formula, you'll get the same values. Or if you see itself, you are understanding, no? The point 0 comma 4 and 4 comma 0 are equidistant from 1 comma 4. 1. So AC equal to BC, distance AC equal to BC. So if two sides are equal, this is an isosceles triangle. This is an isosceles triangle. This is an isosceles triangle. Okay, please copy this. Have you copied? So all of you, you have to repeatedly do the previous year questions. Then only you'll be able to score good marks. Okay, but don't think that the exam will be very tough and all. See how much simple questions they are asking. Very direct question. But the thing is, you have to manage the time. Once you do take more time on the beginning questions, now you will not be able to see, at least see this easy questions. Okay, so you have to identify your strong area that strong area, those questions you have to surely do. Okay, let's go to the next question. Question number 60. Question number 60. The circle x square plus y square plus 4y 4x minus 7y plus 12 equal to 0 cuts an intercept at y-axis equal to. There is a circle and that circle cuts y-axis at some point. You have to find that point. Okay. Options are 1, 3, 4, 7. Try yourself. Once you get the answer, just tell me. Just comment it. I'll give you 1 minute for doing this. Okay, have got the answer. Listen, asking you the circle cuts an intercept on y-axis equal to. That means you have to find the length of the intercept. Length of the intercept. Okay. So intercept means cutting y-axis means x coordinate will be 0. So for this equation, I'm going to put x as 0 means I'll get 0, x square will go as 0, plus 4x will go as 0, minus 7y plus 12 equal to 0. Now, this is my equation. What I have to do, I have to find out I have to solve this. So I'm going to solve using middle term splitting. This 7 I'm splitting as minus 3y and minus 4y plus 12 equals 0. Taking y common from this, minus here common 4. I'll get y equal to 4, y equal to 3. Y equal to 4, y equal to 3. You have to find out the length of the y intercept, isn't it? Length of the y intercept. Length of the y-intercept is what they are asking you to find. So that length is given as 4 minus 3. Modulus of 4 minus 3. That means length cannot be negative, isn't it? So 4 minus 3, that is 1. 1 is the correct answer. Option A. Option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. Okay. So since this they are asking on find intercept on y-axis, we are taking x equal to 0 and thus solving for y. Okay. So answer is option A. Moving to the next question. Centroid of the triangle with vertices. Question number 61. Centroid of the triangle with vertices A 2 comma minus 3 comma 3, B 5 comma minus 3 comma minus 4, C 2 comma minus 3 comma minus 2 is the point. Centroid you have to find out. Centroid. Centroid. So that is a direct question now. Use the formula for centroid and find out the answer. How to find the centroid of a triangle. Vertices are given. What is the vertices? A 2 comma minus 3 comma 3, B 5 comma minus 3 comma minus 4, C 2 comma minus 3 comma minus 2. You have to find the centroid. So what do you mean by, first of all, how do you mean by centroid? Centroid is the point where the medians meet. Centroid is the point where the medians meet. Now what is a median? Median is the line joining the opposite vertex and the midpoint of the opposite side. So this is one median, this is another median, this is another median. You have to find this centroid. Centroid usually is denoted using the letter G. I'm giving you 1 minute. Please try. Comment your answers. Very direct question. We have direct formula also. Those who don't know the formula, just note down that centroid, for the centroid x is equal to x1 plus y, x2 plus x3 by 3, y is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, z is equal to z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. So find out. So x equal to 2 plus 5 plus 2 by 3, y equal to minus 3 plus minus 3 plus minus 3 by 3, that is minus 3. Z is equal to 3 plus minus 4 plus minus 2 by 3. So that is minus 1. So the answer is 3 minus 3 minus 1. Option B. 3 minus 3 minus 1. Option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. So what is the takeaway from this question? You have to by heart this formula for the centroid of a triangle. Centroid of a triangle. Centroid of a triangle. Centroid of a triangle. Okay, so we'll see with some more questions in the next video. Hope you all have understood what we have studied today. So whatever formulas we are studying in the previous year question session, you have to by heart that. Surely you can expect questions from that. Okay. And solving previous year question, I am again saying it is very helpful for you. You can understand the difficulty level of the questions. You can understand, you will be more familiar. That is the main thing. You'll be more familiar with the question paper, where in which area, which chapters questions coming. See the middle of the question papers and all, you're seeing trigonometry, you're seeing straight lines questions and all. So if you will be more familiar if you are doing more question papers. So see you everyone, study well. We'll see in another video. Thank you.